Sharks get all the bad press, but the deadliest animals on Earth aren't in the ocean. They're in your backyard, your rivers, and even buzzing around your head. Here are 12 innocent-looking creatures that kill more humans than sharks ever could. Number 1. Hippo, the river pig of death. It looks like a chubby, harmless water pig, but this animal kills hundreds of people every year, making sharks look innocent. Hippos are herbivores living in African rivers and lakes. They look slow and lazy, but can charge at 30 km/h 19 mph, both in water and on land. Their massive jaws can crush wooden boats, and they often attack small fishing vessels without warning. Local people fear hippos more than crocodiles because most river deaths are caused by hippos flipping boats. Statistics show around 500 deaths per year, far exceeding shark attacks. So if you ever visit Africa, remember that cute water pig is the real river killer. Number 2. Freshwater snail, the silent killer. You wouldn't even notice this tiny creature, yet it kills tens of thousands of people every year, hundreds of times more than sharks. Freshwater snails are carriers of the schistosoma parasite. When people swim or bathe in contaminated rivers, the parasite penetrates the skin silently. This leads to schistosomiasis, a disease that damages the liver, kidneys, and intestines, and can be deadly. Over 200 million people are infected each year, with tens of thousands of deaths caused directly or indirectly. No teeth, no blood. Yet it is a hidden serial killer in the water. Sometimes the deadliest killers are the ones you never even see. Number 3. Mosquito, the tiny mass murderer. It weighs less than a raindrop, yet it kills more people than sharks, tigers, and crocodiles combined. Mosquitoes are the number 1 deadliest animal to humans. They transmit malaria, dengue, Zika, yellow fever, and more. Malaria alone kills over 600,000 people each year. Anopheles mosquitoes spread malaria, while Aedes mosquitoes bring dengue and Zika. They don't need strength or speed, just a single bite. Sharks may scare you in the ocean, but the real killer might be buzzing right outside your window. Number 4. Deer, the gentle forest killer. They look peaceful, the symbol of the quiet forest. But every year these gentle animals kill more people than sharks. Deer are not aggressive killers, but they are responsible for thousands of road accidents every year. In the US alone, over 200 people die annually from deer vehicle collisions, especially during mating season when they cross roads unpredictably. Hitting a 300-pound deer at high speed can be instantly fatal for drivers and passengers. Ironically, people fear predators in the woods, but the real danger is often a sudden leap onto the highway. Sometimes the deadliest wildlife encounter is just a pair of innocent eyes staring into your headlights. Number 5. Dogs, man's best friend, and a silent threat. They say a dog is man's best friend, but this friend kills tens of thousands every year, far more than sharks. Most deaths are not from attacks, but from rabies transmitted by dog bites. Over 59,000 people die annually from rabies worldwide, mostly in Africa and Asia. Street dogs and unvaccinated pets are the main carriers of this deadly virus. Once rabies symptoms appear, the disease is almost always fatal. The scariest part, it starts with a playful lick or bite that seems harmless. The friend wagging its tail could be hiding the deadliest bite in the world. Number 6. Horses. The Farmyard Fatality. Strong, loyal, and noble. But every year horses send more people to the grave than sharks ever will. Horses are not predators yet. They are one of the most dangerous farm animals. Deaths often come from powerful kicks, trampling, or riding accidents. Over 100 people die each year from horse-related injuries, mostly in riding sports or farm incidents. They are flight animals. Sudden noises can make them kick or bolt, turning a calm ride into disaster. Unlike sharks, these deaths often happen right in human backyards. Sharks may rule the ocean, but the horse in your stable is quietly deadlier than you think. Number 7. Crocodile, the ancient river. Assassin, they've been around since the dinosaurs. And every year they kill hundreds more people than sharks. Crocodiles are ambush predators waiting silently in murky rivers. When they strike, it's almost always fatal within seconds. Over 1,000 people die annually, mostly in Africa and Southeast Asia. Unlike sharks, which rarely target humans, crocodiles actively hunt anything that enters their territory. Their death roll can tear limbs apart and drag victims underwater instantly. You fear sharks in the ocean, but in the rivers of the tropics, the real dinosaur is still hunting. Number 8. Elephant, the gentle giant. That snaps, they're intelligent, emotional, and loved worldwide. But when they lose control, they become deadlier than sharks. Elephants usually avoid humans, but human encroachment and stress can trigger rampages. In India and Africa, over 500 people die each year from elephant attacks. They can trample, crush, and flip vehicles with ease. Most attacks happen when elephants feel threatened or during musth, a hormonal rage in males. A single angry elephant can destroy entire villages. Never mistake kindness for weakness. Even the gentle giant can become a nightmare. Number 9. Box jellyfish, the ocean's invisible killer. It looks like a floating ghost, but this silent killer is far deadlier than sharks. Box jellyfish are almost transparent, drifting along warm coastal waters. Their tentacles carry venom that attacks the heart, nervous system, and skin. A sting can cause heart failure in just a few minutes. Australia and Southeast Asia report dozens of deaths annually, but hundreds of near-fatal stings occur every year. The scariest part: you often don't see it until it's too late. In the ocean, it's not always the teeth you should fear. Sometimes it's the ghostly touch you never saw coming. Number 10. Cape buffalo, the Black Death of Africa. It looks like just a big cow in the savannah, but locals call it the Black Death, and it kills far more people than sharks. Cape buffalo are one of Africa's most dangerous animals. They appear calm but are highly aggressive and extremely unpredictable. Hunters fear them because they charge without warning, reaching 35 miles 56 km/h. Over 200 people die each year, mostly from sudden attacks during safaris or village encounters. Wounded buffalo are even worse. They circle back to ambush hunters. In Africa, it's not the lion or the crocodile that terrifies hunters the most. It's the cow with horns of death. Number 11. Bees and wasps, the winged assassins. They're tiny, buzzing, and seem harmless. But every year, bees and wasps kill more people than sharks ever will. Most deaths come from allergic reactions to stings, anaphylaxis. In the US alone, around 60 people die annually from bee or wasp stings. In rural areas without quick medical care, a single sting can be fatal if the person is allergic. Some species, like Africanized killer bees, can attack in swarms, leaving victims with hundreds of stings. Unlike sharks, the danger is right in your backyard. Sometimes the deadliest attack is just one tiny sting away. Number 12. Snakes, the silent strikers. You won't hear them coming, but snakes kill tens of thousands more people than sharks every single year. Venomous snakes like cobras, vipers, and kraits are silent killers. ICU estimates over 80,000 deaths annually from snake bites, mostly in Asia and Africa. Many victims die from neurotoxic venom shutting down breathing before help arrives. Snakes don't chase humans like predators. Most bites happen by surprise in fields or villages. Ironically, the most dangerous snakes are often the ones you don't see in time. In nature, silence can be the deadliest sound, and snakes have mastered it. So next time you hear someone fear sharks, remember the real killers are often the ones you never expect. Stay aware, because nature doesn't play favorites.